going to bed. How's this for exceptionally dark thought? So there's a lot of things I've told you guys about that I'm alluding to that I haven't taught you guys because people are going to corrupt the information. I complain about it a lot. So the dark thought is our masters are locking down the internet, the DARPA internet. And I've been told you guys well before they started doing this. Nobody fucking cares. I mean, I'm censored and all that other stuff, and I can teach you things you're not supposed to know, and blah 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 blah. So, a couple different things that they're doing. One has to do with PDFs. Another has to do with reverse Google, or what was it? Reverse image searches. Another one has to do with pinching links, say to YouTube and other stuff like that. They're making it harder and harder to do these things for a number of reasons. But one, it bleeds into, you and I won't have physical media down the line, for lack of better words. But here's the dark thought. I could, there's something that I was working with tonight, and it has to do with Netflix. And it's something neat that you guys don't know. Nobody fucking knows, apparently. And it's very, very old, but it relates to Netflix, if I'm not mistaken. And what I could do is I could leave that image on here tonight. And I thought about it. But I also kicked around the idea that our masters haven't locked all of this stuff down yet. So the dark thought is eventually, I mean, assuming I can still upload things, I could leave this image, and I could leave a lot of things online down the line, and you will not be able to work it out. For one, the other way this cuts is people are being dumbed down so they can't connect the dots on their own anyway. And if it's not prepackaged cookie cutter garbage that they're spoon fed in their feed on the DARPA internet, courtesy of the people who are pulling our strings, people don't know anything anyhow. That's why things are bad and why they're getting worse and worse and worse. And people aren't challenging one another because there's no standards or practices. People aren't willing to rise to the occasion and do the right thing. It makes me think about what I was experiencing earlier today, even though I was being a bastard, but uh, oh, I don't even know if I should get into that right now. Uh, People aren't willing to do the right thing is really the bottom line. I mean, that's the long and the short of it. Uh, what I was going to rattle off, and I'll try to make this really fucking fast. If somebody's being really fucking stupid, should you be extra kind to them all the goddamn time? And let's say most people out there are being extra fucking stupid. You want to do the right thing, so you should just put on a smile and nod, and complacently go about, dealing with them. You should placate everything that they're doing, even though it's absolutely fucking upside down, backwards, and retarded by definition. But you should do the right thing and be a good person, right? Because what are those other things that people always say, kindness is free, or it doesn't take, some bullshit to be kind, and blah, 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 blah. I mean, technically, it's an act of kindness, me trying to get you guys to pull your head out of your ass. And if we were challenging more people, things would be better off. They really would be. If people were calling a duck this entire fucking time, I mean, what I'm complaining about having to do with the internet would not be what it is today. Because we would have put something in writing, because we would have banded together. We would have brought a lot of things to a screeching fucking halt. I'm talking about society, etc., etc., etc. But people aren't willing to do that. They're not willing to jeopardize their entertainment, their status, their fill in the blank. And you and I are surrounded by narcissistic, brain dead, superficial twats. But as always, what the fuck do I know? Good night.